Last week, we saw the results of the Fed stress test, which gave the green light to all 33 banks in order to raise dividends or increase share buybacks this year. And we've seen updates from these after the market closed yesterday, as they have announced what their plans are going to be. Four main banks, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America and Wells Fargo, have decided to hike their dividends. Out of these, only Morgan Stanley announced a share buyback program. The bank said it plans an increase to 77.5 cents per share and a share buyback program of $20 billion. Goldman Sachs will hike its dividend by 25% to $2.50 per share. Bank of America raises its dividends by 5% to 22 cents per share, and Wells Fargo expects to hike its dividends to 30 cents from 25 cents a share. Now, JP Morgan and Chase and Citigroup have decided to keep their payouts flat at $1.51 per share, respectively. Now, most of these stocks are all session stocks on the IG platform. So let's have a look at a few of them, how they're trading prior to this market open. We pulled up a chart here of Goldman Sachs. You can see some good momentum here on Friday's session. This was when we saw those results from the Fed giving the go-ahead, the green light to this bank. Obviously, a good sign for the shares of these banks in order to go on with their dividend paybacks. Now, so far today, we have seen a little bit of a retracement. If we widen this to a 5-minute chart, you can see we had a bit of a pullback in the last 10 or 15 minutes. This was when Goldman Sachs announced that it sees losses topping $1.2 billion from its consumer push sector, that having a little bit of an impact there on the short-term chart. But overall, we do still have this positive momentum for Goldman Sachs, building those gains to the upside. Obviously, higher interest rates also expected to help these banks along the line. So the momentum's there. Let's take a look at other banks like JP Morgan. Similar momentum as well. We've seen the push higher on Friday, not quite managing to capitalize as much as Goldman Sachs, but definitely seeing some good momentum. Also some good area of support here in the short term, potentially signaling that we are seeing a turn here. We saw this back in November 2020, the same area. We saw a little bit of support here coming in for the share prices. Potentially this could be the short-term bottom, attempting to build those gains higher to the upside once again. And let's take a look also at Morgan Stanley, not an all sessions stock on the IG platform, but as well similar momentum here on Friday, pushing up to the upside, not quite managing to capitalize on those gains on Monday, as you can see in yesterday's session. It'll be interesting to see where it opens today, as after we saw the announcement of these dividends last night.
For more videos from us here at IGTV, join us on Twitter at IGCom, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.